Ooh, welcome everyone to the Daily Juice Podcast on the Betting Pros Network. I'm your host, Sean Stacking the Money Green. And as always, the Daily Juice is being brought to you by BetMGM. Use the promo code Juice150 and a $10 wager turns into $150 in free bets, regardless of outcome. All right, hopefully everyone had a fun, safe, happy 4th of July. I notice everyone throws in safe with 4th of July. Like, hey, have a safe 4th of July. Hope it's safe for you. It's probably because it's one of our few explosion-based holidays, so hopefully you didn't blow off a finger there, mess around with some fireworks. Although, honestly, probably less painful than my picks yesterday. Dreadful performance. Break out the golden sombrero, complete whiff for Stacking the Money Green here. Starting with the hot dog eating contest. Need to go back to my hot dog model there. Pseudo couldn't come up with the 43.5, stopped short at 40 dogs. I don't know if you saw the Joey Chestnut thing, and shout out to the commenters in Discord who pointed out that I was pluralizing chestnuts. Very Philly talk radio thing to throw an S there, but Joey Chestnut, a protester, stormed the stage and he like choke slammed him off and kept eating. It was a beautiful display of athletic performance if I've ever seen one. So shout out to you, Joey. And Pseudo both got the win. Both went under. I saw some books ended up grading. If you bet Chestnut on the over, they ended up giving you your money back because of the protester interrupting the event. Pretty wild there. Moving over to baseball, Nats let me down, lost 3-2 in extra innings. Corbin, I thought would pitch a good game, and he did. Only one earned run. Usually that's enough to get it done, but the Nats figure out a way to choke it away in extra innings, lose to the Marlins 3-2. Astros got the win. It was a crazy come from behind effort for the Stros. They won 7-6. I unfortunately had them on the run line, laying 1.5. So hopefully if you had the money line there, that was a nice sweat and win for you. And then the Giants, never even close for the Giants. So didn't have to sweat that out, thankfully, but did not cash that. But hey, it's baseball. That's why we got 2 MLB picks and a WNBA pick. Great bounce back spot for the show. And tomorrow's show will be all NFL futures, 3 NFL win totals I like. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully you are subscribed, because subscribe, rate, and review, but also subscribe on YouTube. And you get a chance to win an autographed Jalen Hurts jersey. All you have to do is be subscribed to the Betting Pros channel, comment on this very video, and then we're going to announce the winner, autographed Jalen Hurts jersey, courtesy of Pristine Auction. So make sure you get in there for your chance to win this sick jersey and turn those notifications on so you don't miss the announcement. All right, getting to the diamond here. First bet, give me the St. Louis Cards plus 130 at the Atlanta Braves. Currently at tape time, they're in an extended rain delay. We'll see what happens there. I'm going to grade it as a loss for right now. If some crazy comeback happens and they wear out all their pitchers, I'll update the pick in Discord. Again, bettingpros.com/chat. But right now, I'm saying they're going to lose the game. They're down 5 in this extended rain delay. St. Louis, after a loss, though, the Cards 22-15 straight up, best team in MLB. And then you throw it's going to be back-to-back losses for them, probably at least a 5-run loss, maybe more, maybe less. Either way, there's a ton of trends. Good teams coming off a loss, aka the St. Louis Cards here. You're getting plus money over at WinBet, plus 130 against the Braves. And then you look at the pitching matchup. The Italian Palente started 2 games on the road, 1.31 ERA, 2.10 overall. Very good spot for him. And you're fading the Braves pitcher, Ian Anderson, just not good at home, 6.28 ERA. Again, great bounce back spot. I like the pitcher. Give me the Cards plus 130. Moving over to the Toronto Blue Jays, taking them on the run line, minus 1.5, minus 115 against the A's over at WinBet. Again, this is a great scenario because the A's just beat the Blue Jays, so now you have a bad team coming off bad team coming off a win, good team coming off a loss. Oakland, the A's 9-27 on the run line at home, just 9-27 on the run line at home. They're actually pretty good on the run line on the road, and they're also 9-17 on the run line after a win. So 2 pretty strong trends here of fading the A's. And again, you're always looking for opportunities to fade the A's. And the A's pitcher, Adrian Martinez, 10 innings, 7 earned runs so far this season. Again, small sample size, but I'm looking to fade everything that's about the Oakland A's right now. Blue Jays -1.5, -115. Blue Jays pitcher Kikuchi, not great. So again, I'm not going to be playing the total, but if you said, hey, I'm making a good case for over 8, I wouldn't sway you off that, because I do think both these teams can hit these pitchers, but I'm going to keep it on the run line. Blue Jays -1.5, -115. And guys, while you're putting in your picks, like maybe the Blue Jays -1.5, make sure you fire up the pick tracking app over at Betting Pros. Automatically syncs to your sportsbook, so you don't even have to enter in the picks. You can just say, hey, sync all my sports books. I can track all my picks in one convenient place. bettingpros.com/pick-tracking to get that going over there. Final play of the day, we will be going over to WNBA. 2-1, I think, historically right now against the spread, taking favorites. I'm going to keep laying chalk here and just finding some good chalk. Again, when in doubt, I like to go dog. I like to go contrarian, but there are some spots where it's good to go chalk. And I like taking chalk, especially a little later in the season here in the WNBA, as we've, got some data, got some metrics to pull from. Good spot to fade bad teams. And I'm taking the Connecticut Sun -5.5 at the Dallas Wings. That's over on FanDuel. Again, don't get me started on the names here with Connecticut Sun. And actually, I think, I've been busting chops on the WNBA, but I think the WNBA is kind of more right here with the idea that the Sun is singular. Now, it's confusing because a lot of people know the Phoenix Suns were plural, but really, I don't know, our solar system, we have one sun. It would make sense, one sun collectively. I don't know why we have one team called the Sun and one team called the Suns. We need to figure that out. Anyway, not to get too far off course here, but really, I like the Connecticut Sun laying 5.5, and it's a fade of the Dallas Wings, not top 4 in any offensive category. The Dallas Wings, the Sun. Again, kind of feels weird saying it, the non-plural, but averaging 6.9 point differential a game, second in the league in rebounding. And again, rebounding, it seems obvious, but really when handicapping basketball especially, well, that's the only sport where you get rebounds, but especially in the WNBA, rebound, and in college too, especially, like, it can make such a difference. It gives you those second chance buckets. It limits the other team's second chance points. And if they're not a particularly high shooting field goal percentage team, it eliminates a bunch of easy opportunities in the paint. So again, always looking to incorporate rebounding stats into my handicapping wherever possible. And the Sun, the last time they played the Dallas Wings, they beat them by 29, which is a heck of a margin. They played them twice, a little while back, played them twice in a row. They lost the first game and then they won by 29. They actually played them back to back. So I know what you're thinking, like, Sean, this is too good to be true. All the numbers, the matchup favor the Sun by a wide margin, but the Sun are coming in. They have a good season overall, 14-7 straight up, but they haven't been playing great these last 5 games. 1-4 against the spread in the last 5, and I think that's why we're getting a discount. I think that's why this line is only 5.5. It probably should be a lot higher. Like, the true line should be higher, but I think this is a great spot for them to bounce back, get a nice win by a nice margin, and cover that 5.5 as they head to Dallas and square off against the Wings. So let's do a little recap here. Connecticut Sun -5.5 at the Dallas Wings. Get that over on FanDuel. Give me the Toronto Blue Jays -1.5, -115 at the Oakland A's. Get that over on WinBet. And again, not making an official play, so the unit police don't come. And I'm not going to be that guy who says, oh yeah, I gave out over 8. I'm not officially giving out over 8. But if you were looking to play a total in this game, I would certainly try and steer you to the over, because I think both pitchers could get shelled in this game. So Blue Jays -1.5, -115 against the Oakland A's. Last pick, St. Louis Cards +130 at the Atlanta Braves. over on WinBet. Now, again, that is pending they end up losing the game, which by all accounts they should, or the game will be completely delayed. We'll see where that ends up. If they do come back miraculously, I'll update the pick in the Discord, bettingpros.com/chat, but all over the Braves, plus 130 there. And like I said, NFL Futures episode tomorrow. Got 3 win totals for you I'm going to be giving out. And feel free to hit me up on Twitter at Sean T. Green. Give me a follow there. Hit me up at the Discord at Sean T. Green as well. If there's certain markets you want to talk about, hit me up there. And also, like, so again, any sort of questions you guys have, feel free to hit me up. One quick note, and I think I'm going to start working in just kind of like universal points overall. I think on one of my WNBA plays, I gave it out at -4.5. Someone said to me, oh, my book had it at -5. I bought the half point down to -4.5. Now, the play didn't end up hitting regardless. Thanks a lot, Seattle Storm. But in general, I'm really against buying points. Again, like, they're not priced fairly for the player. I would try to avoid that at all costs for the most part. Again, like, if you're going to be buying around a key number, it's going to be factored into the price. In general, I'm not looking to do any sort of buying points or selling them. Maybe looking into some alternate lines, teasers, I think, in football. And we'll do a whole chapter. We'll do a whole episode dedicated on when you should not be playing NFL teasers. But again, I would stay away from buying points, especially in basketball and especially in the WNBA. So a little tip there. Follow us over on TikTok at Betting Pros. Thanks as always, guys, for tuning in. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and of course, let it ride.